Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome to Unique Visuals, and today we're going to talk about color grading inside of Premiere Pro. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, if you haven't seen my last video, it's the time remapping video. Go check that out. It'll be right up here in this side of, or this area in the screen. Definitely go check that out. It's really fun to time remap. It looks pretty clean. So let's just go ahead and jump into the color grading. First thing that we're going to do is we're just going to create an adjustment layer. And we'll drag this over our clips, and we can make that as long as our sequence. Then what we'll do is we'll select our adjustment layer, and we can go over to the Lumetri color panel. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up my Lumetri scopes. I definitely recommend doing this. Okay, so we're going to go with this shot right here, and we're going to color grade this, and it's just going to kind of apply to the entire sequence. And if we want to change anything for each one, we can cut the adjustment layer and make the small adjustments. Just find this a lot faster to do. Alright, so this is just straight out of my camera. It's very flat, as you can see. So what we're going to do first is we're going to just add the contrast to the image. Don't want to add too much, especially since my camera already adds some contrast. That looks about good to me. That looks good to me. The next we're going to mess with the highlights and the shadows. So we got all the basic kind of color adjustments made. We can go down here to the saturation, and we can add just a little touch of saturation. Not a lot at all. I'm just going to go 110. That looks pretty nice. And also, if your image is like too warm, you can cool it down, which mine actually is kind of just a little bit too warm. As you can see with the white here, it's not true white, it's just a little bit orangey. So we can turn that to the blue side and make that, just correct the white balance basically. And we don't really need to mess with the tint because that looks good. It's not green or anything like that. But our image is looking pretty good out of the just color correction. So now next we're going to go to the color wheels and match, and this is where we're going to start to add our grade. You can either add a preset or you can do this yourself. I don't have any presets, so I normally just do this myself. And normally what I do is I bring the shadows, I bring those down just a little bit cooler, and I bring the midtones a little bit warmer. And the highlights are a little bit cooler. And so if we just take that on and off, we can see the difference. I just like that look a lot better. That's what I use. There's all sorts of different ones. You can also, if you have a preset, you can literally just drag and drop that onto the adjustment layer, and you can just adjust the settings a little bit to match your footage. Yep, and that's basically it. We have this clip. We can go through the rest of them. Okay, yeah, in this one, we can make a cut here, and I'm just actually going to make cuts throughout here. Okay, this one right here, we may have to take away some contrast. Okay, and it just takes a little bit, just the tweaking of the settings to make that. I think we can just leave the grade alone. I think that looks fine. This shot looks okay. I think I messed up the white balance on this whole shoot. I think in this one, we're going to add just a little bit more saturation. That looks good. This one, I'm going to turn down the blue in the shadows. There we go. And in this shot, I may turn down the contrast. I think I boosted that a little too high. Here was the before on this one, and there's the after. Here's the before on this one. Here's the after. Here's the before on this one. There's the after. Here's the before on this one. Here's the after. And the before on this one. And the after. Alright, and that wraps it up for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And as always, I will see you guys. I really hope you guys got something out of this video. Hope it helped you. If it did, go ahead and leave a comment down below. If you have any suggestions or anything like that, ideas for videos, please put those in the comment section down below. I love to respond to you guys. Yeah, see you the next time.
Bye.